Good afternoon, this is Minister Paul in Northern California. Watchman on the wall. It's 1:18 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on June 17, 2014. This story right here is breaking. Those are military blimps. There's two of them. They're being moved from Utah to Maryland. These things are used for surveillance in battle areas. So one must ask themselves, first off, why is Maryland a battle area? I don't think that enough people are asking themselves why. They're asking themselves questions, why? Okay, so I'll put a link to this article. It says, soon Maryland will be the home to a couple of new landmarks, actually sky marks. And credit Mike Shute reports 2 large blimps will soon rise over Harvard County and stay put. Radar blimps like these have been used on the battlefield to track the enemy, and in the Caribbean to intercept drugs. Testing in Utah is complete. Now they're being packed and sent to Maryland. What will they be looking for? That's the question posed, and here's the answer. Anti-ship cruise missiles. Look, there's an Osprey. Do you guys see that? Let me show this for a minute. That was an Osprey. Wow, what timing. I was going to look for a video on Ospreys. Let me explain about these Ospreys. Can you go back to the Ospreys here by my house in near Beale Air Force Base they flew in 2013 every night. Look at that. That is an Osprey. Its wings can come down sideways. It can even hover. It takes off straight up and down like a Harrier. And they're going to use Ospreys. Now, I saw all these Ospreys flying and was filming them so much that they looked like UFOs in the sky. Matter of fact, I was recently contacted by Raw TV out of the UK, and they're wondering if I would be willing to talk about all the strange things, unidentified things I've seen in my backyard. And I just responded to them and said yes. They partner with the Discovery Channel. And this is just prophecy being confirmed to me through a prophet in Atlanta that told me that I would be called to radio and TV in an end-time ministry. I mean, for me to get it, I turned the other one down, but I'm feeling led to do this one, so I gave him the green light. So these are unmanned and held by place by a very long tether. It must be very long. Some days on a clear day, you'll be able to see them from Baltimore. The kind of tracking technology raises privacy concerns. So I'll put a link to this article, and I'm glad that Osprey thing, because I'm not the only one seeing Ospreys. There's a sister on here named Holly. She lives in West Virginia. Correct me if I'm wrong. She saw 3 of them in formation flying over her house, and I saw them flying every night. Matter of fact, you can check my videos. So when I saw this article stick out on June 17, 2014 at 11:19 a.m., and it's amazing about this. Look, the 7 and the 3. I'm going to keep on standing by that as not just a number, but a sign from God, a biblical number of warning, and that was given to me to use. First warning alert. So when I saw that, I went over here and I typed in Maryland in my videos, and it popped up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because that county had really rung a bell in my head. So I know I made a video about it. I just don't know how to find it exactly. But the title of this video is warning natural and man-made nuclear disasters. This is Russia. I remember making this award. This is Russia. See those fires, and there's faces all in the fires. This is Russia. What's I know for a fact. What's the date on this? February 4th. It says, warning, natural, man-made, and nuclear disasters are coming. And this was a vision I had in February. Nuclear seems to be the key here. Here's a warning the day before in February. Warning, March Madness, vision, nuclear disasters. Here's 3 dead in Maryland mall shooting, Howard County, false flag drill again, a shotgun. Everybody remember that video? That incident, I mean. Rebuking fallen angels, vision, seal opened, Damascus, quote, and quote, nuclear missile launch. And then this one was when I had first met By His Grace, and I hosted this video. It has almost 5,000 views. Prophetic end time vision and confirmation. Chicago and Washington, D.C. are attacked by Russia. Now, it's just all coming to pass. And that's why they're floating these. And let me just end and make a short video. Let me just end by saying this. The United States of America and President Obama is trying to spike the football that they caught the ringleader of the brutal slaying and murder in Benghazi. 642 days later, he needs something to hang his hat on because he's doing everything wrong, in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion. So they're going to claim that this the ringleader of Benghazi was caught today. You know what? Just ask yourself this. I'm not going to confirm or deny that. And then they say that they're taking him over here to prison, but not Gitmo, not Guantanamo Bay. Matter of fact, his plan is to have Gitmo emptied. And I have to ask myself, because I did some research on it, reporters were interviewing this suspect before he was arrested. No, he wasn't captured. Notice the terminology. He wasn't captured or killed. He was arrested, and he's being brought here to the United States. It's just too coincidental. It's too, the timing of it. As Hillary Clinton, she only sold 60,000 books, and she's beginning a major launch of her book tour. That all of a sudden, and remember what she said about Benghazi when they were questioning what she knew and this and that. She was the head of the State Department, and the buck stopped at her desk, and she said, "What difference does it make?" You remember that? And today, there was a quote coming out of the White House from the defense area of it. And someone had asked them, what had they been doing the last 642 days and what took so long? And you know what, this, I don't remember the rank of him, but he was in the military. It was really high. You know what he said? I think it was a commander. And this is a quote from Fox News interview. He said, "How is that relevant? Lies that lead to demise." It's relevant in every aspect of it. Was a very good question, and people want to know. So here's my thing. Things are happening, and the United States is trying to sell you on these things, and Obama is bringing this world to its knees, and all you got to do is look around, and this is yet another lie. Look at them. Look how quickly they're happening. The IRS claims that they've lost 200 emails. And even though someone pinned them down saying in March 20th, you said they're backed up and stored on servers, every email, they have permanently lost 200 emails of what they said. That's our, let me say this. The IRS handles tax money, which is ours, the taxpayer, and we expect them to spend it prudently and wisely, and Social Security, et cetera, and this and that. And the administration is just spending it on anything they want. Our money. They're spending our money on anything they want, but us. Food price all-time high. Gas prices all-time high. Drought here. Flood there. While they launch things into space, or invade another country. It's all coming down to an end. And I'm so glad that the Lord opened this door up on the internet for me to make all these videos all this time. I think about 1,040 videos, because it's been a blessing, because I'm speaking the truth. That they knew right. I don't even know if that guy really even existed. We may never know what truly happened in Benghazi. But one thing we do know is it was fumbled and they dropped the ball and people died. Remember what they used to say? Bush lied, people died. How long will Obama and his cronies continue to blame things on George Bush? Up into his third term? And they still be saying, well, that's Bush's problem. No, sir. You've been in the White House for halfway into your second election, halfway into your second term, and you're still blaming things on Bush. To me, that's not a true man of integrity. And we need someone with integrity that's going to get up there and lead this nation under God, not spitting on God and what he says to do and commands us to do, that so that we can be blessed. He's putting curses on America. And this Benghazi thing is just yet another lie that they arrested this guy and they're bringing him to the United States. It's just because, look at let me just close with this, man. I could go on a heater for a while, but I'm just talking from my heart. Look at the timing of Hillary's book tour, when she was the one that dropped the ball in Benghazi, and Rice. They all did. And there were many lies told. And then now we just sent 275 Marines to guard what? An embassy. Where? In Iraq. Guard another embassy. And I heard that the ISIS is surrounded the area in 3 different directions. And so now he's going to get up on there and say, oh, we got him. Mm-hmm. Really. And so you can expect an attack. I mean, it's just imminent. To begin World War III, and they're flying blimps above you, Maryland. How do you feel about that? There's going to be so much more I want to talk about. If not today, then tomorrow. I ask that we just all be in prayer, because this country is in trouble. Nuclear trouble. Shalom.